Hi, I'm Tekeyla Friday. I'm the author of the Thomas and Amani series. The Flatulent Poltergeist is the first book. Let's give you the cover. I have been working with Thomas and Amani for the past 10 years in developing different stories and scenarios and things like that. I also do claymation, so I have a claymation Thomas. And this is Thomas's super fart power, his genetically modified candida, and his chicken. In the first book, The Flatulent Poltergeist, Thomas is introducing how he got his superpowers by eating a radioactive hot dog and drinking a bottle of cola that was invented by the scientist Albert Archimedes. And his future self and past self have come to the present to try and save Thomas from the villain, the Santiagos. The story goes through a number of chapters and different events that happen to Thomas and Amani as they try to find Albert Archimedes and his friends. The first chapter opens up with the bully next door and Thomas kind of entertaining him. I'll just read a first couple of paragraphs and possibly switch into another part of the book to which I really like. Eugene Williams' face turned a violet shade, making his blonde hair seem white. His muscles strained in his round, pudgy face and thick neck. Thomas Brown sat on the couch with his picking finger in his nose. Eugene grunted, scrunching up his face like he'd been constipated for about a week. Thomas dislodged his picking finger with a squelching pop. He pulled a gum wrapper from his pocket and rolled his yellow and green prize inside. He tucked it back in his pocket to add to the rest of his booger collection. Boogers and farts had fascinated Thomas since he was 6. When he reached middle school and learnt that he could use his boogers for homework assignments and science experiments, he became infatuated. There was nothing better than a nice rubbery booger that was as cool as a good long fart. So that's in chapter 1. Eugene ends up helping Thomas to escape the Santiagos, as well as to help him find Albert Archimedes in a later chapter. The other thing that happens to Thomas is he ends up meeting Rapunzel with a mohawk and Einstein the mouse, who assist Albert Archimedes, and they take him to another dimension where Rapunzel came from. So within that chapter of meeting Rapunzel, Thomas ends up having to help her kiss frogs that Rapunzel's mother had actually been people and turned them into frogs. So these cute little creatures also appear in the book. I am working on raising money, of course, for my project, and I'm hoping all of you will help support me. So I made some cool little bling here. This is Pearl and Mood Bead. This is Aventurine and Peridot. And this little guy right here is, of course, polymer clay. And you'll notice they kind of represent this little guy here. So I hope that all of you will take the time to vote for me and support me and get a copy of my book. Thank you.